Thank you for being here. I will present our sketch. So, the idea is about having this kind of perspective, like with a far away background and then a very, very close up of these like principal elements. So we have like, yeah, it's like an perspective, right? Okay, so the idea is to have lots of details in the close-up and show all the dynamic networks in the background, right? And then the idea is also that this perspective will allow us to show something really small in detail, right? Because this is the way that we found more easy to show something small and show it big somehow, And then, yes, that. All the networks, interrelation between things, all this is considering here. What I think is that this foreground of this part of the drawing um, is highlighting the importance of what is happening inside the mitochondria because we are giving relevance to the internal process of mitochondria doing this kind of cut. And this cut could be like this, as we did here, or could be in other ways. Like, for example, this is one of our reference. Okay, see. So this is some what we are thinking about, right? And see here also we have some stuff going out and in, so we may do something like this, and we are doing this kind of cut, but it could be this way or other ways. This is just a reference. So coming back, I know this is a sketch and looks very far away from that, but just try to imagine. Right now we are just trying to set up the idea that we have. Then all this looks like kind of a road, and this helps to emphasize the idea of movement. Since we are here, we can say that this mitochondria is going through there. And somehow we have to show that everything is moving in different ways and direction is not one direction. But right now this is giving us the idea that we are going through there, and the movement is something that we can really see in this image. That is something that I really like, and yes, I'm happy that Santiago did it this way. I really like it. And also, of course, we will do all this like in different shapes and stuff, and we will be happy if you give us your feedback on about how do you feel about this shape, because we saw so many kind of shapes for the cells. Like for example, this is like more compact, I will say, but then we have this that has like these long branches. So, and this is the one you sent me. I know this is with a picture, but just yeah. So in each case is different. Right now we are doing this kind of very long branches cell, but if you have another suggestions, feel free to give us. Okay. Um, and then this is something that I think we also get in here, and it's the word frontier. Somehow, the word frontier is here too because we're in a border, and since we have this perspective, we are somehow seeing this kind of horizon that is like right, like far away there. So this is the idea of frontier is somehow involved here as well. Let me check what else. Then we are showing the complexity, um, and these are the concepts that we really try to show here, and the concept of going inside life. And I like it because it looks very organic, and this looks like something with life, like biologic. I don't know how to say this in English, but yeah, it looks like it has life, and we are going inside life is kind of the concept. And then we also have this other concept that you told me, and is where life comes from. And I also think that somehow, since this is moving, we can say life is coming or something like that. So this is where life comes from. In fact, if we present, I know we are doing a poster right now, but if you also present this image with a text that says where life comes from, you have a bunch concept here, and it has a huge impact, I guess. That it's just a case. Okay, so then dynamism, networking is very here. Yes, it's very here. I'm reading a note. Then it says that it really looks like a powerful traveler in this space. Powerful traveler in this space. And I know it's kind of too much to focus on movement, that last phrase, but all the other concepts are here as well. So yes, and this in this specific part, we are really planning to put as many details as we can, so we can really show how this works. And in this case, you can use this image for many purposes, and not only for this poster, but you can maybe, hopefully, you can also use this to explain a little bit of the function of all the system. Okay, all that is about the style, the concept, or the idea. Let's say the idea. Then we have some reference to show you about how this could look, right? And then I have this, like, as you can see, we have here like something very clear in the foreground, and in the background is going like blurry or more diffuse. So the same will happen with our drawing. Let me show you another example. Here you see it's very clear in the foreground, in the close-up, and more blurry behind. And I have a artwork from Santiago, this one, and the same is happening. It's a very different concept, but we have the birds here, and they are very clear, and in the background everything is going like blurry or less defined. So yeah, I guess I give the idea. Then what else? Well, I already showed you this, like how we are planning to cut the mitochondria some way, somehow. And then I don't know. Well, all these were our reference, so I will show you a little bit of what we have. We were thinking a lot on how something very like cosmic could look, because it has something like uh, spatial, I don't know, but cosmic, I don't know, the composition. Then also, this is another reference, blurry stuff in the background, and so on. So yes, this is about the style. We are planning to have a very catchy, captivating effects style, so people will want to see it. And due to the drawing style, uh, which immediately generates curiosity, and since it's a drawing, it is more open to the general public, I will say, because in contrast to the photos of the microscopes that are very pretty but means nothing to an ordinary citizen, this could be something that anybody will check. And I'm maybe giving it too much, but I'm just trying to explain why we choose this kind of stuff and why we think that this is more accurate, or this is something that could be connecting, let's say connecting more with a regular citizen, or with whoever, and then also with a scientist too, or at least that is our goal, right? um so yes, this is my last note that says, with this kind of image we hope to connect with the scientist community and grab the attention of everybody else. Okay, so I hope this wasn't too long. Thank you a lot for your time, and I will leave a space for your feedback. Thank you.